what could actually be accomplished over the course of a year, right? A lot of times we think about what we want to do and we're thinking real short term. We're thinking just like immediate, gratification. Where could we get to in our business immediately, right? So, the first question I want you to really think about, right? It might seem like a very, very common, basic question, but I want you to really think about this. And I realized I spelled something wrong here as I showed this to you. So this is raw right here. There's no filtering. So this does say, what can you accomplish in a year? Forgot the L there. But what can you accomplish in a year? Like for real, like if you think about it now, not like, hey, I just want to increase sales, right? We all want that, but increase sales by how much, right? Do you want to just increase sales, or do you want to increase your RPM, your revenue per move, right? Because it's not, the answer is not always more moves, because then you need more trucks, then you need more people, right? That's a good thing if those moves are profitable. But what if you can, raise the average, the revenue per move, right? So is that one of your goals? Maybe you have, your sales are totally on point, right? You're crushing it. You're going through, maybe you're in Moving Sales Academy. You're following all the processes and your sales are on point, but now you need some help with service. You need some, you need to get your movers trained, right? You need to actually spend the time to put them through a mover training process. And sometimes we just, we just want to make things a little bit better, and we want to make things a little bit better, but now's the time to really say, all right, what big things will really transform my business, right? Do I need a complete overhaul, right? Do I need new movers, right? Maybe you want to put a referral program in place, whatever it is, like what can you accomplish over the course of this year is the first thing you really need to think about. But here's what I can tell you is that if you constantly stay in the weeds and you're constantly just focused in on the fires that I have to put out today and the stuff I have to deal with today, you're not going to get past that. And if you get past that, it'll only be to a certain level, and then you're going to start hitting that roadblock again, right? So, once you've established what you can accomplish in a year, you have to really then ask yourself, okay, what do I need to learn, right? What do I need to learn in order to accomplish the things that I want to get accomplished this year? So for me, I got in the business. When I started in the moving business, I didn't know anything about the moving business. Nothing. When I first started, I had to have my movers show me how to fold pads, how to load a truck, right? I didn't know anything. And so my mission became to learn. And once I saw, okay, I learned something and I implement it, I'm like, wow, that really works, and see the results. For me, I became, a lifelong learner. There's things that you're gonna have to learn to do that. So you have to first identify, all right, where am I hitting a roadblock because I just don't know how to do something? And that should not be your excuse. If you're in business, if you're a business owner or you're an entrepreneur and you want to grow and expand, you should never let your lack of knowing how to do something stop you from doing that. Is to help you develop the stuff you need to take your moving company, I say it a lot, but to another level, right? And that doesn't always mean you got to have more trucks and you've got to have more moves. It might just mean you have the same amount of moves, the same amount of trucks, but you're making more money, meaning you're taking home more money and working less, right? Your idea of success and someone else's idea of success is totally different. So once you establish, first of all, what can you accomplish this year? What big thing can you accomplish this year? And then you say, okay, well, in order for me to get there, what do I need to learn? What do I need to figure out, right? Once you know that, then it's a matter of all right, once you know what you need to learn, what is your skill development plan, right? It's one thing to say, I need to learn this, all right? And that's where a lot of people will stop. They'll be like, well, I need to learn how to do my books. I need to learn how to, read my profit and loss statement. I need to learn how to set up a call center for my office. I need to learn how to train my movers. And then it kind of stops. And it stops there because they don't take that next step and go, okay, I know that if I want to accomplish these things, right, that I need to learn these things and then develop that skill development plan, right? You have to create essentially a curriculum for yourself. And so my question is like, what's your skill development plan? And I could tell you that if you haven't yet been to Moving Sales Academy live, you need to come. I mean, I really, it's one of those things that, when I did the first one, it was like, okay, I think this is going to be really helpful for people. I think this is going to be really valuable. But to see the people that have gotten such results and that come back year after year and bring their teams and make it part of something they do. Why? Because they know what they want to get accomplished, right? And instead of saying, yeah, I have these big dreams and just working harder, because that's not the answer. The answer is not to work harder, right? The answer is to say, okay, what do I want to accomplish? Simple. What do I need to learn in order to do that? And what specific skills do I need to learn to get there? Not do I need to learn, but what's my plan? How am I going to plan this out? The message I really wanted to share with you today is, what are you going to accomplish this year? What do you need to learn to get there? And then what's your actual plan to do that, right? It's one thing to know what to do, and it's another thing to do what you know. So the question is, what do you need to figure out, how to do something, and then what's the plan to get there? So till I see you guys next time, go out there every day, profit in your business, thrive in your life. Have a great weekend. Send me a DM. I'll talk to you guys soon. I hope to meet a lot of you at Moving Sales Academy Live. I'll see you there March 15th through 17th this year, Phoenix. I'll see you later.